Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. This is Trellus. We're going to be talking about how you can be selling more at the Gravenstein Apple Fair, and actually at any event, any tasting event that doesn't have an alcohol license. We're a really useful platform for getting your brew actually and any of your wares over to the customer, right to their door. We are a local first marketplace, and this is we're based in Sonoma County and on Long Island, but this is specifically for the Sonoma County makers at this point. So what we're going to cover today, talking about what Trellus is, why you should use us for selling at the fair to promote your business, what we'll provide with the table tents, $10 off coupon cards, and the free delivery. We'll walk through the customer journey from the booth to their door, the merchant setup and the sign up. We'll talk a little bit about regional delivery and what that is and how it works. And then at the end, we'll do a live Q&A. So you can bring your questions at that point. So if you can hold your questions till the end, that would be great. Mao and our team will be looking to see if anybody raises a hand and something comes up all of a sudden. If I've totally missed something and it needs to be mentioned all of a sudden, hopefully I don't do that, but you never know. So who we are. Trellus is a local first marketplace for Sonoma County. We've done over 200,000 deliveries between Sonoma County and on Long Island. We have over 700 businesses, small businesses on the platform that are using us, and we have about 100 that are in Sonoma County. We launched in Sonoma County in November, and it's been going great. It's been really helpful for the small businesses just to get their exposure out there. Even just for customers to see what's in the store and say, you know what, I'm going to stop by that store because now I know what's in there. Because it could be that they're just driving by every day, which happens with me all the time. So let's go into it. Why sell with Trellus at the fair? 6 reasons. You can sell beyond your table. Customers, they're going to be able to order your full lineup and not just whatever it is that you bring to the fair. You won't have to bring all of your products to the fair and worry about selling out. Let's say you have a great day at the fair on Saturday and Sunday, you don't have enough there by the end of the day. You'll still be able to sell everything that you have in your catalog through our marketplace. And you won't have to lug anything back. So if you brought too much inventory, you're not going to have to put it back into the truck and bring it all back and restock everything. You're capturing the after fair sales. This is not just for the fair, it's an ongoing platform. So really anybody that decides, oh, you know what, maybe I do want to go back and look at what these different producers had, you can find your store on Trellus. They'll be able to continue to order it and continue to have it shipped to their door. For the fair and really through the end of the summer, we're offering free delivery into Sonoma and Marin County. So there is no cost to the buyer for that and no cost to you. Our $10 off coupons that we have, and I'll show you what they look like along with the table tents. You can hand those out to the buyers at the fair and really at any event or even at your storefront. They will give you $10 off for any purchases over $25 through the marketplace. There is no upfront cost to join. So if you have no sales, you have no fees. If you have sales, we're going to go through that in a little bit of what the cost is. It's 10% that goes to Trellus plus the strike fees, but there is no delivery fees or anything else. And you'll get both our Trellus app and the web storefront. You'll be included in that. So what you get for the fair and really in your stores is a table tent. When the customer scans this code that's here on the table tent, it will go directly to your store. It won't go to the home page and then they have to filter through and find you on there. It'll go directly to your storefront and directly to all the items that you have in your catalog. These are the cards we're going to be handing out, and you'll get both of these before the event. The code is going to be Apple, which is very obviously easy to remember. So even if you run out of cards, you can still give your customers that option to say, hey, just enter Apple as the code and they'll get their $10 off. This will only work 3 times. So try and promote them yourself. Don't let another maker or a merchant end up trying to use it because you want to get the sales for your business. There's probably around, I'd say we'll have maybe 10 producers at the Apple Fair that are going to be on our platform. So it should be pretty good that you have a good chance of getting that $10 off to work for them. The customers will know if they've ordered 3 times already from 3 different merchants if they're there. And of course, there is free delivery across Sonoma and Marin County. That's completely handled and paid for by us. So how it works, booth to door, the customer is going to come in, they're going to do your tasting, and they'll say, hey, I want this. You'll say, fantastic. Would you like to order it now? And would you like it delivered to your door for free? Would you like $10 off? I think all those are going to be a yes. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't want to. So what they'll do is they will scan that table tent at the booth. They will go ahead, and if they've never signed up on Trellus before, they will have to put their customer details in. That includes their billing information. So they'll have to put a credit card in, and they'll have to put their address, and it'll ask for their age. Obviously, if they are underage, first of all, you won't be serving them. Second of all, we won't deliver alcohol to them. Everybody that's going to be shipped any kind of alcohol will need to have an ID scan, which we will take care of, and we'll do an age verification. So they will be able to order your full lineup, and you'll be able to give them the Apple coupon. What you'll do after that is you will pack it up when you go back home after the weekend. Our platform allows you to turn off specific days so that you won't be fulfilling anything on that Saturday and Sunday, because obviously you'll be at the fair. If you have somebody back in your facility and you would like to be able to fulfill them, then we can definitely do that. The problem with it obviously would be that your customer is probably still at the fair. So the customer is going to say, I'm going to be home on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day it is that they would prefer to have this delivered, ensuring, at least in the case of the alcohol deliveries, that they for sure have to be home. So they are picking the day, and it has to be a day that you're able to fulfill it, if that makes sense. Leave the questions for the end because that was convoluted. If it is for olive oil, there's no signatures needed. So I know Hong, you were talking about that is something that that you're going to be selling. No signature needed. The delivery will still be free, and all of the above still works for you. The customer does not have to be home for anything that's not alcohol, and we'll just leave it at their door. We will deliver it for free again. So signing up, this is for your customer. They will scan the table tent. This is what it'll look like on their phone. They'll go up here to enter their billing details, and they can click any one of the items that are in your catalog. Browse for whatever they want, enter the code, pay by the credit card, and pretty much the rest is on the merchant and on Trellus to get it to their door. So getting your store set up, you will reach out to either myself, I'm Darren, or you can reach out to Mao. We can both help you in signing up on the platform and kind of giving you a walkthrough of what the backend looks like. Creating your account is very, very easy. Just need some logos, branding, and pictures of your items, some details, prices, and the title. Gianna, who you see here as one of the panelists, will help you through that process. It gets reviewed. It really only takes a couple days at the most. And then you're fully signed up. Again, no contracts, no fees. It doesn't cost anything to get on the platform. If you don't sell anything, you don't pay anything. And we will get your kit to you with the table tent, $10 off cards before the fair. For fulfillment, this is what your dashboard will look like. You'll have these orders that'll come in. When they come in, you will get an alert. You'll get a text. You'll get an email. And if you're on this dashboard, you'll see it pop up. You'll accept it first. Is it in stock? If it's not in stock, you can put it on hold. Say you're going to get whatever it is, or you're in the process of making it, a new batch is coming in. If it's going to take a couple days, you contact the customer. These are your customers. You'll contact them, say, are you okay with pushing this delivery date out until the end of the week? They say, yes, that's fine. You'll accept it. Let us know by clicking this button and moving the date to whatever date it is. You can modify it as well. The next step will be setting up a delivery. So you'll accept the order first, and then the next step is going in and saying, this is the day that it's going to be delivered out, and this is the time frame when you want a Trellus driver to come and pick it up. It'll be according to your storefront hours, which are set up in your dashboard here with your hours in storefront. We'll come and pick it up. We'll get ID scans and everything else that needs to be done for any alcohol deliveries. There's pictures of every single delivery. So once you press these three buttons on the side here, you will have all the delivery details. It'll let you know if it's en route. It'll let you know when it's delivered. And then you'll have three pictures. One picture of the package, one picture of the label, and another picture of the house with the address more from the street. And if it's a business, then it's a picture of the business out front. So our regional delivery program, this is really something that we're excited about for any of the alcohol producers. Wineries and type 2 cideries are able to ship UPS, but it is very expensive. As you know, for many small producers, it can be $35 to ship a case in the Bay Area. And if we're doing it on volume and we're doing shipping and deliveries for, let's say, a club order where you have 10, 15, 20 going out, then as long as they're in a pretty defined zone, let's say Marin, San Francisco, even down all the way to the South Bay and San Jose and the East Bay, we're able to do it pretty much in the $20 range. If you have a lot of deliveries very densely packed, we can get it under $20 per case. For cideries that are type 23 and breweries, there really is no direct-to-consumer option for delivery or for shipping. For delivery, because it's same day, we're actually able to fulfill these for you. So as a sale comes in, we can have it delivered basically just like DoorDash from your door to your customer's door. And there really isn't any other option that we found other than what we're doing for the direct to consumer. And delivery and shipping is a different class. So that's where we fit in. This is same day, right? So anybody that's a winery, you're not going to have any heat damage. You're not going to have the same expensive overpacking that you need to use for UPS. And as long as it's shipped on volume, we can cut your costs down pretty substantially. If you're doing a one-off and you have a customer that needs wine the same day, there really is no other option that's going to be anywhere competitive to what we do. UPS can't do it, first of all, and we are able to get it same day pretty much anywhere in the Bay Area. So for alcohol, there is proof of delivery for every single order, real-time tracking, live support. If you have any kind of issue, if your customer says, hey, I'm at a soccer game for my kid and I'm not at home, or can you drop it off with my neighbor? As long as that person has an ID, we can adjust where the delivery is going to go up until a certain time cutoff, obviously. If the driver's on the way to a house and all of a sudden it's somewhere else that he has to go, then we're going to have to work on that. But it is way more easy. It's way easier than anything with UPS. There's a lot more communication that can be involved if it needs to be. There is age verification and license scan at the door, and the first $100 is included in delivery for insurance. Wholesale routing is available, so you need to contact us and let us know if there are very specific B2B instances that you need to have delivered, and we can also do any customer club orders as well. So what's included with the fair deal? Free to join, no upfront costs, free customer delivery across Sonoma and Marin County, pretty much through the end of the summer, your table tents and your $10 off promotional cards, local marketing exposure. So you will be given pretty much these little posts. We will create some posts for you that you can put in your Instagram feed. We will also be doing Instagram promotions, and you'll have your own web storefront. So you can use this as your own standalone website if you'd like. It is more convenient. And what we're trying to do is build a community of stores of local small businesses in Sonoma County where customers can go to one place and really support local instead of going off to Walmart or going off to Amazon. Even though everything that you all produce is super unique, and that's really what we're trying to promote anyways. So the fees, 10% goes to Trellus if there's a sale. Credit card processing is very similar to what you have in store. There's a 3% charge and a dollar and change for the Stripe processing. There really isn't anything much lower than that in the industry. You are able to be in control of your own pricing. So this is not like DoorDash where they mark up and they take the extra commission. You're able to set your pricing If you need it to be up a little bit because of all these fees and you want to add a few dollars to yours, the customer is getting a delivery for free. They're getting the convenience of same day delivery, and it's really a win-win for everyone. So kind of to wrap this up, to get listed before the fair, reach out to us. This week, we can go through and build your storefront. Really, you need to get pictures. You need to get all your images and data, drop it in. It takes a very short amount of time. It's really not very hard. If you need help, Mao and I can help a little bit with that. And before the fair, once you're all set up, you'll get your kit delivered with the table tents and the discount cards. And then on the weekend of the fair, Mao and I will both be there. Mao will be there Saturday, I'll be there Sunday, and we can help with any kind of customer support that comes in.